What's good, y'all? It's your boy Nino and your man D Hicks behind the camera from Your Morning Show. Reminding you to listen live every day. Visit our website at live100wurm.com or download the Live 100 WURM app at the Google Play Store. You can listen live wherever you have an internet connection. We are the home of the independent artist and entrepreneur. And if you are an independent artist or entrepreneur and you want to get your music heard or your business some exposure here on Live 100 The Worm, all you have to do is hit us up in our email at live100wurm@gmail.com with a clean MP3 version of your music and a brief description of your business. If it's on point, you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the month, like my man MrSwagga. What's good, Mr. Swagga?
What's going on with you, man?
Man, same fight, different round, boss. Good to have you on the show. Know what I mean? So, like I say, all you have to do is send us your music to our email, and we will support. You know what I mean? The Swag was at the Living Legends showcase at Lamasco's.
Yes, sir.
Right? Was that your first performance ever doing anything?
No. I've done.
How long you been in the game?
I've been in the game probably.
You got to use your keep it close.
I've been in the game for probably over like 10 years or so.
About 10 years?
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember where your first performance was?
Man, let me tell you, man. My first performance, I say what? St. Louis. Yeah, I did it in St. Louis. Man, it was crazy.
In St. Louis, how long ago was that?
It been probably over like five
about
years.
5 years.
About 5 years.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. What's your do you remember the first song you ever did live? Because that's what
Party and Get Tatted.
Party and Get Tatted. That's
Party and Get Tatted.
Okay, you need to send me that because I'd love to hear your first song that you ever did live.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the whole things that we do, especially while we did the Living Legend Showcase. A lot of artists, they can kick it in the studio, they can kick it with their friends in the car while they ride listening to the beat. But when it comes down to kicking it live in front of people, they have no experience doing it, have no clue what to do, no crowd control. Swag, you look like you was up there as a natural, you know what I mean? Because I was up there behind you. Look,
that's the juice. That's the juice right there, you hear me? That's the juice, hey.
So,
it comes natural.
What got you started doing it? What got you started rapping like?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like whenever I was coming up, man, my mama and them was in the kitchen. You know, my uncles, cousins, and all that stuff. So it inspired me to do it as well. You know
they was in the kitchen rapping, like banging on the table, listening to tracks and beats and all that.
They had the whole little set, little giddy up, laptop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The mic stand with the mic and everything, man. It was that.
So are you originally from Evansville?
No, I'm Henderson, Kentucky.
You from Hendo?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, that ain't too far. That's
Midwest,
like
baby.
3 minutes. Spitting there. I go get my gas over in Hendo.
It's
You know what I mean? You still man, ain't no
It's
thing
cheaper.
like that. You know what I mean? Everything cheap over the bridge. What they say over there. You know what I mean? So who got you? Do you remember your first rap influence? Like, we celebrating 50 years of hip hop this year, you know what I mean? So everybody's taking it back in the day.
Lil Wayne.
But back in the day, to some people, it's a little further back in the day than it is others, you know what I mean? I go way, way back in the day. So when I say back in the day to you, who is your, like, back in the day rap influence? Who was you listening to growing up?
When I was growing up, I was listening to Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Yes, Hot Boys.
That was what's the first song you ever remember, like, kicking or memorizing from Lil Wayne? Like, catch yourself rapping as a kid. Like, what was your favorite Lil Wayne song?
A lot of people be like, "What? That's your favorite Lil Wayne song?" Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Do you remember that one, D?
Sky is the limit. If you look up high, you see that I'm in it.
Okay. You know what I mean? You know a song, but don't know the title of it sometimes. You know what I mean? That's how it be with me. Okay, so I know. All right. Now you got to think. I go way back. I grew up on Scarface, Ice Cube, Pac. You know what I mean?
Now my pops, he's from Atlanta.
Right.
Now, what's that one song? Here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers I know so well.
He went back to the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Hey, rest in peace, MCA. You know what I mean? One of the original Beastie Boys. Yeah, so you went back.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I go back with you.
Hey, so if you could do a song like it from current rappers on or all the way back, going back in the day, 50 years of hip hop, if you could do a song with anybody, would it be Lil Wayne or would it be somebody else? Who would you, if you could do a collab right now with anybody, who would it be?
Wayne.
Wayne definitely still.
Wayne. It's either Wayne or Eminem.
Wayne and Eminem, okay. So you like the lyricists, you like the wordsmiths, as I used to call them back in the day. But and that's me too. You know what I mean? Ain't no digs to the guys who just ride the beat and got the swag, no pun intended. You know what I mean? But who just ride. I love the lyricists too. Like I said, when we were doing who's that singing with you?
That was my sister.
That was your sister that was singing with you at the Living Legends?
Yes, sir.
What's her name?
BB. Well, her name is Brittany, but her stage name is BB.
BB. Oh, and she's on Us Versus the World. Yes, we haven't uploaded that song on the station just yet. Only thing we got on the station is what I like to call this Mama Why They Mad. Is that the name of the man? Is that the name of the song? Man, that's the song I told you. That's what I called it. That's like
it's 270 baby.
270 baby. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna change that in the list. So I'm about to change that right now, and in parentheses, Mama, why they mad?
Shout out to my sister too for that Us Versus the World as well. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have done it without her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you can catch 270 baby in parentheses, Mama Why They Mad on Live 100 right now. Now that Swagga is our artist of the month for the month of October, we're going to be adding Us Versus the World, which you said with BB.
Yes, sir.
Now, that song sounds like you missing somebody, like somebody you done lost. What's the thing? Is that a sad song?
The song is more built on depression. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like you going through depression. That song is meant for you to be like, oh, I got somebody. I know I got somebody. So why should I sit here and pout about something? Because when I pout about something, it's still not gonna change my situation.
Got you.
If I talk to this person and I know this person is genuine and love me for who I am,
I got you. Us Versus the World. You know what I mean? That's what I got you. I feel it on now. You know what I mean? Went there with it, didn't he? But that's what we do in the underground. That's why I say that's where you find the raw music, the real music. You know what I mean? A lot of cats, once they get that check, you know what I mean, and they start going industry, they start going, pop, you know what I mean, or whatever, getting real famous. I'm not blaming it on them, but that hunger kind of disappears. You know what I mean? You're not really starving for nothing. Everything is, look what I bought this time. Look what I bought that time. You're not really, it's no subject matter. I'm losing a lot of subject matter in the industry music. But songs like this in the underground.
I feel like what you said with that is like, I don't think I can never be out of competition with myself.
Right.
Whenever I say that is from where I came from the bottom. So when I get to the top, everything I learned from the bottom is
man,
I can't survive without it.
It's still artists that maintain that hunger too, and that's what I want. That's what I love seeing that, And when I saw you up there on the stage doing your thing, you looked like you was having a whole bunch of fun. That's what I'm talking about. Still having fun up there doing, and getting to practice, being able to control the crowd. You was all up on the speakers and everything. You had your family out there, brought the crowd. That's what I'm talking about. If you ain't up on MrSwagga, you need to check him out. You know what I mean? We got 270 baby. I'm gonna rename that. If you've been listening to the station, I got it labeled as Why They Mad on the station, but it's gonna be in parentheses, but I'm gonna put the real title on there, 270 baby. I'm gonna add Us Versus the World and hit the flow. That's your club banger.
Hey, that's that club banger, man. It gotta go crazy. You hear me? I'm going crazy. I have like, talk to me.
Yeah, I like it. You know what I mean? So it's the trifecta. You know what I mean? He got the emotional song. He got the club banger song. Got the subject, Mama Why They Mad, 270 baby. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to sing you that country song too.
Did you say country song?
Yeah. Did you say country? Yes, sir.
Stop playing with me.
Country, man.
All right. So what's the name of that one?
Ghetto Cowboy.
Of course it is. Of course it is, Ghetto Cowboy. So that's what's coming up next with MrSwagga. Is that already done, or is that something you're working on?
It's done, but I got a little tinks to mess with it and everything before I actually put it out how I want to put it out.
All right, and like I always tell all the artists, whenever you making new music in the studio, always get the regular version, get the radio version, get the acapella version, get the instrumental version, and get your performance version, the show version. You know what I mean? You need to have at least those 5 individual elements to every song when you make it. You never know which one is going to be a banger. You never know which one you're going to have to perform. Just like we just did a couple of those, the events. We had the one out in Madisonville, you know, that actually got canceled, but we did that one last year. Out in the public, out in the crowd, you can't, there's no profanity. Same one that Lex Luger threw out there at the African in Nashville, the African American Music Fest. They didn't want any kind of drug references or profanity because it was kid friendly. It's all family events. You know what I mean? You know, so that's why I be telling, when y'all make songs, don't just make the banger version, the raw version. I know it's easy to get caught up in just making. You know, you thought you'd have made a hit, but you got to think what you about to do with that hit now. Make that radio version, make that instrumental version, make that acapella. You got to give it to the DJ. We still got DJs that play. Yeah. Independent music. DJ Bubbaloo got the all independent mix.
Shout out to you. You a DJ.
Hey, I'm just stepping up here trying to fill the void. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do my thing, just trying to keep the music flowing. You know what I mean?
Good at what you do though.
But hey, we got, like I said, we got the real, you know, ones or twos DJs that's doing their thing. DJ Top Notch. He got the Big Coop and the squad. He just did the DJ mix on that one. So you got to remind, well, you got to give this music to the DJs. It's got to be played in front of friends. It's got to be played in front of family. It's got to be played in front of children. You got to think, what all can I do with this song? So you got to make at least those 5 elements when you're making any song. Make that regular version, the radio version, get the instrumental, get the acapella, and get the performance version that you might have your background vocals playing in it, but not have your main vocals playing in it. Or if you know you got some, you know, real lyrical content where you might be losing your breath a lot of times, like a Big Coop, you know what I mean? Boy, Coop, you got to work on that breath control, boy. You know what I mean? You can have a few more of the words than the main vocals just backing you up if you ain't got a hype man with you that can do that kind of stuff. So you got to have a performance version as well, you know what I mean? But like Trent Small and a lot of artists, you had background vocals playing on yours when you performed, but you did your regular vocals on, you know what I mean, on the mic. So there's ways to do it. Know your craft. Will be prepared, you know, be prepared to perform in front of different types of audiences, not just the older 21 crowd, but you got to think about the kids, you got to think about the grandmamas, you got to, because man, when we went out to the WWME club out there, well, that Owensboro, man, they had the old ladies out there. I'm talking about that love the hip hop. You got to think, I'm 48. You know what I mean? And I'm like middle of the range getting into hip. It's cats 60, 70 years old that's still bobbing their head to Run DMC and loving the new hip hop too. Out there in the WWME, they was loving it. They was loving it, you know what I mean? So don't underestimate your audience. Don't limit yourself by just making the raw version. You know what I mean? You got a lot of artists that just been sending me the raw versions of their music. I need y'all to send me the clean version. I try to say that. Send me the clean version. If you need me to make a clean version, it's gonna cost a little bit, you know what I mean? You know, and it won't be sounding as good as if you could have just made the radio version yourself. You know what I mean? So what's the next performance you got coming up, Swag?
Right now, I don't have nothing showing up right now. We in the midst of getting everything situated for that.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna introduce you, like introduce your peoples to Lex Luger. You know what I mean? We were just talking about that from the backwoods ambassador, as he like to call himself, the record breaker. You know what I mean? He'll put you in the mix and introduce you to the people that you need to get to know. You know what I mean? If you're looking, you know, for people,
let's do it.
You know, do shows. You know, commercials. You know what I mean?
You seen how I did the show, right?
Oh yeah, I love it. That's why you're artist of the month. That's, you know what I mean? I was impressed. You know what I mean? You can check out the video footage that we had on our Facebook page if you ain't seen none of it yet. It's gonna be from the back view though, because it was from me on stage. I was playing DJ that night too. But you can see all the performances and all of that good stuff on our Facebook page, on our TikTok page, Live 100 WURM. Follow us, you know what I mean? You say you working on the country thing?
Yes, sir. Next,
Ghetto Cowboy. So be on the lookout for that. I might introduce you to PD. K Left, my man K Left, because we call him the redneck rapper. You know what I mean? He make a lot of stuff with like the backwoods kind of country twang to it. You know what I mean? But it's hip hop, but it's redneck. You know, redneck rap, boy. I'm telling you, K left. You know what I mean? So, but that's what we doing. We networking. We introduce people to,
I've been networking with Baby TK.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
99.9.
So we gonna, we gonna. And that's what we do. We introduce you to people and point you in the right direction. Let you know where you need to go. Take you to that next step. You know what I mean? And you can be our next independent artist of the month, like my man, MrSwagga, straight out of the 2-7 Mo. You know what I mean? Cross the bridge over there, you know what I mean? Straight over there in Hendo, you know what I mean? It's your boy Nino, your man D Hicks, and your man MrSwagga. Where can they find your stuff at? What's your social media, all that good stuff?
Under MrSwagga, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Pandora, all platforms. I say all platforms.
Who mostly does your beats, your music? What you laughing at?
Justin Fisher and Henderson.
Justin Fisher?
Yes. Justin Fisher.
Okay, shout out Justin Fisher. That's his production. That's his producer name. You know what I mean? Shout out Justin Fisher.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So if you need some beats, you know what I mean? Maybe Swag. You know what I mean? Can point you in the right direction. If you like the beats that he flowing on, you know what I mean? You can check him out. You can check out the 3 songs. 270 baby. Parentheses. Why they mad?
And shout out to my boy Max B as well.
Oh, Max B done some beats.
Yes.
Okay,
I got that hit the floor. That's Max.
That's Max?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you. That's what you were laughing at. Okay.
You bumping like that. That's why you bob your head like that to that joint.
Okay. All right, shout out to that boy Max. You know what I mean? So hit us up. Let us know. We point you in the right direction. It's all about building that underground network, especially like we do it here at the Worm Live 100 WIM. Don't forget to download the live100WIM.com, the app at live100WIM.com, and contribute to our GoFundMe page. Like I say, we are doing this totally underground, straight out of the pocket. You know what I mean? We don't charge artists to play their music, none of that crazy stuff. All we trying to do is give them the opportunity to perfect their craft and have a whole bunch of fun doing it. You know what I mean? So hit us up at our GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/live100WIM. You can check the link on our Facebook page or on our website. You can check out the interview here and all of the other music that we got from Swag, 270 baby, Us versus the World, and Hit the Flow. It's your boy Nino, your man D Hicks, and our artist of the month, MrSwagga.
Swag.
Live 100 WIM.